All righty, guys, here we go. Are we ready to roll? Racers ready. Marshals ready. Let's fill them up, fill them up, fill them up. Clean them out, clean them out, clean them out. Down and quiet. Here we go. We are off and running. It's going to be David Olson. Going to lead them off here at the start. David Olson in the HB buggy. Oh, what's up? What's the matter? Hold up. Wave off. Wave off. What's the matter? Wave off, guys. Wave off. Wave off. Wave off. Everybody standing in the middle of the track. What's the problem? Wave off.
Are you fucking shit? Are you serious? You're stopping the race for that?
Line them back up, guys. Line them back up. Y'all move out of the way so I can see this whole straightaway, please. Move out of the way. Not you, Maria. You got to be able to do your job. Right. Racers ready. Marshals ready. Let's fill them up, fill them up, fill them up. Clean them out, clean them out, clean them out. Down and quiet. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. One more time, guys. One more time. One more time. There, I got the screen cleared, so now we're back to normal. All right, here we go. Fill them up, fill them up, fill them up. Clean them out, clean them out, clean them out. Down and quiet. All right, here we go. Now we're off and running. All right, so it's going to be David Olson leading them off on the charge here. Looks like Julian may have made the pass up into the race lead. Got a long ways to go. This is a 25-minute A final. Presented by JConcepts out on the track. JP Signs from fourth on the starting grid. Oh, man, them bumps is getting bad. Juan Cernan out to number 2. David Olson, American number 3. Justin Fales in the 4. Zach Rodriguez in the 5. Tyler Hooks in that number 6. Nico Parr in the 7. Julian in the 8. Gene Hickerson in the 9. Josh Fitzgerald in the 10. Kayla Espinal in the 11. John Evancheek in the 12. Watch out on the front straightaway. Watch out on the front straightaway. Caution front straightaway. Caution front straightaway. Go to the inside, 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 front straightaway. There we go. Oh. You okay, Marshall? You okay over there, man? You okay? Somebody got hit. Is everybody okay? JP Signs right now leading the way. Tyler Hooks up to that number 2 spot. Juan Cerner dropping down the ladder. David Olson now up to the 3. Zach Rodriguez in the 4. Julian in the 5. Nico Parr in the 6. Juan Cerner now to the 7. Gene Hickerson working the 8. You're 2 minutes down. 23 minutes left to go. One snags a hole right here at the end of the front straightaway and goes tumbling out of the way. Right at 3 minutes down, 22 minutes left to go. JP Signs with the race lead here. in Pro Nitro Buggy. What a win it would be for JP as he moved up from the Open Division last year, now up into the Pro Division this year, and finds himself leading right now. Huge bump here at the end of the front straightaway. David Olson closing the gap down to 5.7 seconds. Fast time by the line. Oh, here comes another one going for a huge tumble. All right, you're 3:15 down, 21:45 left to go. Race number 25, you're coming up next. Race 25 up next. Right at 3.5 minutes down, 21.5 left to go. David Olson now moves up into the race lead. David Olson set TQ after 2 rounds of qualifying. That HB Racing Buggy out in front, right into JConcepts tires. David Olson, Tyler Hooks right now separated by 1.1 seconds here as the JConcepts teammates take over the top 2 positions. JP Signs working at number 3. Julian right now working in at number 4. Vaughn starting into 5. Tyler Hooks and David Olson right now running 1 and 2. They're separated here by half a second. Julian holding on to the number 3. Tyler Hooks right now leading the way. He is now 7/10 of a second up on David Olson. Julian holding on to that number 3 now. JP Signs working at number 4. Now David Olson going to take back over the race lead. Tyler Hooks working that number 2 spot, 0.8 of a second back. Julian in the number 3. JP Signs in the 4. $19 minutes left to go. There's Gene Hickerson coming across the line right now, running in the number 8 spot. Is David Olson, Tyler Hooks, Julian O'Veris, JP Signs, and Justin Fales, your top 5. Oh, my goodness. Man, Julian going for a huge tumble here at the end of the front straightaway. Oh, man, Tyler Hooks got a right front shock that is jammed all the way up. And a long ways left to go. Justin Fales now climbs up into that number 4 position. $7:30 down, 17:30 left to go. David Olson, Julian right now running 1 and 2. They're only separated by 1.5 seconds here. It's Julian and David right now running 1 and 2. Justin fails in the number 3 spot. Nico Parr holding on to 4. JP Signs at the 5. Gene Hickerson in the 6. Zach Rodriguez in the 7. Juan Cern in the 8. Kayla Espel 9. Josh Richidomi in the 10. And John Evancheek working the number 11 spot. Tyler had finally had enough, pulled his off. The humps, the bumps, the lumps have taken their toll on his buggy. Nine minutes down, 16 minutes left to go. 9 minutes down, 16 minutes remaining. Battle for the race lead right now separated by 4 seconds here. Justin Fales finds himself in that number 3 spot. Justin Fales has barely turned any laps the last several years of racing. And right now doing it with Florida's finest, against Florida's finest. Justin was a force to be reckoned with for years as he took time off to work on his professional career and schooling. You're now 9:30 down, 15:30 left to go. All right, you got right at 10:20 down, 14:40 left to go. 10:20 down, 14:40 remaining. David Olson with the race lead. Right now, 3.1 seconds up on Julian, who's in that number 2 spot. Justin Fales working. Justin Fales right now working at number 3, 18 seconds back at the 2. JP Signs holding on to number 4, 11 seconds back at the 3. Nico Parr in the 5, 5.4 seconds back at the 4. Zach Rodriguez working at number 6. Juan Cerna in the 7. Gene Hickerson in the 8. Kayla Espinel in the 9. Josh Fitzgerald in the 10. John Evancheek in the 11.
Right here? Oh, shit. That's my fault.
All right, 11:30 down, 13:30 left to go. All right, it's David Olson, Julian right now running 1 and 2. Justin Fales working at number 3, Signs 4, and Parra in the 5. Parra from 8th on the starting grid right now looking for a podium finish. David Olson now opens up a 10-second lead here on the field. One going all squiggly squally all there on the infield. Watch out on the front straightaway. Watch out on the front straightaway. Who's that that's upside down there? Oh, I think that might have been David Olson that was upside down. Julian going to come across the line now. 8 seconds back of Olson. Easy, guys, easy. This track can kick your ass really, really quick. This thing is rough. I believe we may just have had a pass for the race lead. I think Julian has now worked his way around after Olson had a couple of bobbles. All right, you're halfway there. 12:30 down, 12:30 left to go. All right, you're 13 minutes down, 12 minutes left to go. Julian, David, Justin, 1, 2, and 3. JP signs on the 4. Zach Rodriguez now up to the number 5 spot. Nico Parr working at number 6. Nico right now 1.37 seconds behind Zach Rodriguez for the 5 and final podium spot. Race number 25, you're on deck. Race 25 on deck. Is Julian, David, Justin, 1, 2, and 3. JP signs in the 4. Nico Parra holding on to the 5. Zach Rodriguez in the 6. Juan Serna in the 7. Gene Hickerson in the 8. Kayla Espinal 9. Josh Fitzgerald in the 10. And John Evanchik in the number 11 spot. 10:30 left to go. 10:30 remaining. All right, with just over 10 minutes left to go. Julian right now with a 15-second lead up on David Olson. Olson 3.2 seconds up on Justin Fales. Second round of fuel stops almost in the books here. We've got a couple of exiting out of the pits. David Olson coming across the line. Just in front of Justin Fales by 1.6 seconds now. Julian opened up a gap here on the field. That's Associated right now out in front. On the JConcepts tires, you got David Olson holding on at number 2. Justin Fales in the 3. JP Signs in the 4. Nico Parra in the 5. Zach Rodriguez in at number 6. Juan Serna in at number 7. Gene Hickerson working the 8. Kayla Espinal 9. Josh Fitzgerald in the 10. And John Evanchik in the 11. With just over 9 minutes left to go. Is Julian, David, Justin, Nico, and JP Signs, your top 5 right now. Closest battle on the track is between Juan Serna and Gene Hickerson, as they're only separated by 1.8 seconds. Julian really beginning to stretch out his lead now, 25 seconds up on the field. Justin Fales finds himself 13 seconds back at that number 2. Wait on Julian to come back to the line. Got a long lap here for Julian. There he is now across the line. 38-second lap for Julian. Looks like he may have come in for a fuel stop at the 17-minute mark. 17 minutes down, 8 minutes left to go. That may have been his final fuel stop. JP Signs and Zach Rodriguez now beginning to do battle for that 4 and 5 as they're separated by 1.4 seconds here. Julian, Olson, Fales, Signs, and Rodriguez, your top 5. With less than 7 minutes to go, these guys are now all within their final fuel window here. Julian from second on the starting grid right now has an 18-second lead here up on the field. So got a lot of racing left to go with 6.5 minutes remaining. Anything can happen. So being told that David Olson may be out of the race as he just smacked the wall. Justin Fales now going to move up in that number 2 spot. Justin right now 1 lap back of Julian. So unfortunate break there for David Olson after having a good run for nearly 20 minutes here. Unfortunate break for that young man. JP Simon's going to be moving up in that number 3. Zach Rodriguez in that number 5. Julian right now with a big lead here up on the field with 5:30 left to go, 5:30 remaining. All right, guys, you got right at 5 minutes left to go. Julian Alvarez with the Associated. On the JConcepts tires right now out in front. Justin Fales in the number 2 spot. I don't know what kind of chassis Justin is running. I am thinking that he may be running an X-Ray, but I am not certain on that. It's like Julian just came out of the pits. Listen, it'll be what I want it to be. No, I don't. I didn't even know you were here. You're still here? Yeah. 4:30 left to go, 4:30 remaining. Julian right now leading the way. Justin Fales running the HB chassis in the number 2 spot. In the rental ride. Oh, we got one upside down right here at pit lane. Thank y'all. JP Signs in that number 3. Zach Rodriguez in the 4. Nico Parr in the 5. With 4 minutes left to go. Nico Parr right now 1.3 seconds back of Zach Rodriguez in that number 4. Time winding on down here with only 3.5 minutes left to go. It's Julian, Justin, JP, Zach, and Nico. Your top 5 right now. Gene Hickerson now has climbed up into the number 6 spot. Nico Parr right now only 2.3 seconds back of Zach Rodriguez for the number 4. 22 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. You got 2:45 left to go, 2:45 remaining here in race number 24. It is Pro Nitro Buggy, presented by JConcepts out on the track. Julian, Justin, JP, Nico, and Zach. Your top 5. Gene Hickerson in that number 6. Tate Espinel 7. Looks like Juan Serna may be out. That's going to give Josh Vichadomi the number 8 spot. With 2 minutes left to go. Race number 25 coming up next. I need my top 5 straight to podium after this race.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes left to go. .90 seconds remaining. No close battles right now to call other than Zach Rodriguez and Nico Parra, as they're only separated by 1.2 seconds. There's Kayla coming across the line in the number 7 spot. Josh Vichadomi now working at number 8. Zach Rodriguez from 10th on the starting grid now finds himself in that number 5 and final podium spot as Nico Parra, another one of our move-ups from last year. He is a back-to-back Open champion for the 22 and 23 race season, and this year moves up into the pro ranks and now finds himself right now 4th on the scoring pylon here for round number 3. 30 seconds left to go, 30 seconds remaining.
30 seconds left.
Race number 25, almost in the books.
Fifteen seconds left.
Race clock is about to expire.
JP Signs done. Zach Rodriguez done. Nicholas Parra done. Joshua Vichadomi done.
So it's going to be JP Signs finishing up in that 3 as Zach Rodriguez finishes at 4 and Nico Parra going to come home in that number 5. Josh Vichadomi going to finish up in the 8. Here comes Julian onto the front straightaway. Justin Fales going to finish up in that 2. Julian over here on the right-hand side. Julian now back to start-finish. It's going to be Julian taking the win from the number 2 starting spot. And there we go, guys. That's a race. Everybody is done. I need Julian, Julian, Justin, JP, Zach, and Nico. Top 5 straight to podium, please. Top 5 straight to podium. All right. Gene Hickerson on the 9, please. Kayla Espinel on the 6. Juan Cerna on the 7. David Olson on the 1. Tyler Hooks on the 3, please.